it smells spicy and so wonderful. Today we're making the other tteokbokki. Instead of the sauce using gochujang, we are gonna pan fry it with just red pepper flakes. Folks, trust me, once it hits the lips, you will not be able to stop. I'm just saying. 오늘의 레시피, 간단하고 아주 맛있는 기름 떡볶이 만들기. 오늘도 여러분들과 영어로 함께 하겠습니다. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper의 헬렌입니다. Now, when you're ready to cook, make sure to come back to this video because the entire ingredient list will be listed in the description box below, as well as the Korean ingredient product links that we'll be using today. First, we're going to start with making our seasoning sauce for our fried tteokbokki. And we need the following ingredients. A half a tablespoon of Korean soy sauce, all-purpose Korean soy sauce, 양조간장. Half tablespoon of oyster sauce. Vegan friends, you could use yeondu instead, which is a plant-based flavor enhancer. Half tablespoon of brown sugar. Half teaspoon of finely ground gochugaru, dried red pepper flakes. If you don't have the finely ground one, you could just use the coarse grind as well. 1 tablespoon of finely minced garlic. Only use fresh garlic, please. 2 tablespoons of hot water. 1, 2. Then mix everything up so that the sugar is melted and all the ingredients are mixed well together, like so. And 1/8 of a medium-sized red onion. You could also use white onion as well. Now, here are some optional ingredients. 1 tablespoon of butter to add at the end to make it extra delicious. And I'm gonna add some fish cakes, 어묵. And you could also add bulgogi, and I have a video recipe for that if you wanna check it out. Or just simply add nothing. So I'm using 어묵, Korean fish cakes, weighing at about 50 grams. Then cut into thin strips. And our star ingredient, Korean rice cakes. These are called garaetteok for tteokbokki, and we're using about 450 grams, about half a pound. Now, normally I would soak these guys in cold water before we start cooking, but we're gonna put these guys on the frying pan right away. Remember, garaetteok comes fully cooked. It's so hard because it's been inside the vacuum sealed package. Set your heat to high and preheat your frying pan for about a good minute or two. Now, once your frying pan is preheated, we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of oil. Then we're gonna add our garaetteok to our frying pan. And with your heat remaining high, we're just gonna lightly brown our garaetteok. And about 2 minutes later, we want our garaetteok to look like this, with this like slightly golden mark, and you see how it's crackling and opening. Oh, so good. Just mix this around like that. Oh, it looks so good. You could just eat it like this too. I mean, as is, oh my God, can't even speak. And then quickly turn down your heat to medium. Then you want to push everything kind of to the side like that. And then we're gonna add our fish cakes, 어묵. So if you're using bulgogi, this is when you want to add it. Just make sure to chop it up and just mix this around so it browns a little bit for about good 30 seconds. And 30 seconds later, we're gonna add our onions, then our delicious sauce, like that. Make sure to scrape in every last bit of this delicious seasoning sauce that we made. Then just mix this around like this. I just want to take a moment of your time to thank you for cooking Korean food with me. Now, if you are enjoying these tutorial lesson-based Korean cooking recipes, I want to kindly ask you for your support by clicking on that thumbs up icon, subscribe button, notification bell, and share this video with your friends and family. Another way to support my channel is going to amazon.com/shop/modernpepper and browse through all the Korean ingredients there, as well as other products that you may be shopping for at Amazon. and my Patreon account. Even $1 of your donation will be greatly appreciated. Your generosity means that I can continue to produce these lesson-based Korean cooking tutorial videos for free for everyone. All right, let's get back to our cooking now. So once the rice cakes are coated in our seasoning sauce that's almost disappearing, this is basically done. Oh, it smells so good. It smells peppery, garlicky. Oh, yum. Then we're gonna add our butter at the end. This is just gonna take it to another level of yumminess. And you could also add a pinch or two of 소고기 다시다, or you could add MSG, miwon to it. It's all up to you. But once this melts, this is done. Easy peasy fried tteokbokki that is gonna be so good that you won't be able to stop eating it. Then quickly transfer this to a plate. And if you want to make it pretty, you could garnish with some green onions on top like so. And then for me, I like it a little extra spicy, so I always like to top with a little bit of gochugaru on top. This is the coarse ground, like that. Get ready to sweat and love every minute of it, folks. If you want to make it extra pretty, add a little bit of sesame seeds on top, like that. And there we have it. It smells spicy and so wonderful. I love spicy food, what can I say? This is gonna be so good in my mouth. It is delicious. Spicy, garlicky, and everything that we love about tteokbokki. Oh, I'm just saying, it's delicious. And you know, I love the fish cakes with it. You could also make this with bulgogi, like I said earlier. That takes it to another level. Like, ooh, so good. The pan-fried muk with our tteokbokki together, it is the bomb together. I have another way where it's gonna make it even better. A little bit of your homemade bechamel sauce. You can make this so easy. Go to the description box below. Check out my cheesy corn rice cakes video. You can make this and literally you're gonna thank me. So you just wanna dip this in here. Oh, look at that. And then you go, creamy, cheesy bechamel sauce with our pan-fried tteokbokki like this. Oh. Now, if you are a fan of tteokbokki, spicy rice cakes, make sure to go to youtube.com/modernpepper, click on the playlist tab and select Korean rice cakes recipe playlist, because you know why? Koreans, we make tteokbokki in so many different ways. So I also have a non-spicy version, and I also have a recipe on how to make the actual rice cakes from scratch at home, and it's a hack that anyone could do without pounding. Yeah, nobody wants to do that at home. I want to thank you for watching today, and if you enjoyed watching today, as always, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click on that thumbs up icon and make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell and share today's recipe with your friends and family. 여러분 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼과 구독 버튼도 눌러주세요. 다음 영상에서 꼭 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of these Korean recipe videos you see right here.